Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is make sure that is to try and give the bats the ability to move, because this is going to be a two-player game. Player one is going to use some keys that are on the left-hand side of the keyboard, and so that you're not getting in each other's way, player two will use two keys on the right-hand side of the keyboard. So player one is going to use the A and the Z keys to move up and down, and player two is going to be using the up arrow and the down arrow to move up and down. So what I need to do, first of all, select bat one, and we need to go to the control tab, so that when the green flag is clicked, now first of all, this is critical, we need to make sure that the direction points, the sprite points in the right direction. We don't want it facing left, right, we want it moving up and down, so we need to set it to 0 degrees so it's up and down, and up here we need to click that the sprite is only facing left, right. There we go. Now also in the control tab we are going to need an if, and we are going to need a forever tab, because we want the A and Z, or we want the bats to be able to move up and down forever during the course of the game. So what the if block, basically what we want to write in is if the A button is pressed, then the bat will move up. So if I go to sensing, I need the key space pressed block, which I can just slot in there, and we decided we're going to use the A, which is going to move him 10 spaces. So motion, move 10 steps. There we go, done. And this will go on forever. So let's just have a go at this. Let's just check that if I click the green arrow, the A key should move the bat up, which it does. Perfect, happy with that. So this block here, we just need to really do exactly the same thing, but for the Z key. So what I can do, I can go into the control tab, grab another if block, I can go into sensing and grab another key Z pressed block, and I can go into motion and grab another move 10 steps block, or alternatively I can just click duplicate the whole thing, attach those together and stick it in there. However, basically what I've got here is exactly the same set of commands twice. The A, we wanted A and Z to be the keys that are going to move it up and down, so I need to change this A to key Z. And also, if at the moment if I click the A button, the bat is going to move 10 steps, but also if I click the Z button, it's also going to move 10 steps. So basically A and Z perform the same function. We want Z to perform the opposite function to A. A moves the bat up, we want Z to move the bat down. So if we go into the move 10 steps, we change that to -10. That should now work. Let's just test it out. Green flag, Z moves it down, A moves it up. Perfect. So now all we have to do is go to bat 2 and do exactly the same thing. So remember, control, and the green flag is clicked, motion, he's going to point in the up down direction. We want the only face left right button clicked there. Back in control, if, sensing. Okay, so player 2, we decided it's going to be the up arrow, it's going to move it up 10 steps, and you want to duplicate this command block here, stick that there, and if the down arrow is pressed, it's going to move -10 steps, and we want this bit of the script to go on forever. So let's grab the forever, wrap it around all of that, attach it, and let's just check that bat 2 is working as well. So the up and down arrows, up, down, it's working perfectly. So now all the sprites are in place. When we click the green flag, all the sprites start in a good starting position, and now we have motion for both player 1's bat and for player 2 bat.